Coming up on Hayden the Mark's Travels, we're heading off to the beautiful city of La Rochelle, where we explore the historic harbour, wander through the charming old town, enjoy a delicious lunch, and then take a rather unexpected trip high above the city on the giant Ferris wheel. And after all that exploring, we head back to Saint-Georges-du-Bois to cool off in the pool, relax in the sunshine, and enjoy the slower pace of French country life. So come with us for another day of our French adventure. La Rochelle is one of the most beautiful and historic cities on France's Atlantic coast, and as we arrive it's easy to see why it's such a popular destination. At the heart of the city is the beautiful old harbour, guarded by those impressive medieval towers. The Tour Saint-Nicolas and the Tour de la Chaîne date back to the 14th century, while the Tour de la Lanterne is even older. These towers were once the city's defensive gateway, protecting the harbour and the ships that came and went. And La Rochelle has been an important port for centuries, with the ships once sailing from here across the Atlantic to trade with North America. As we wander through the old town, there's a wonderful mixture of narrow medieval streets, historic buildings, cafes, restaurants, and lively street markets. But behind all that pretty scenery is a rather dramatic history. During the famous siege of La Rochelle in 1627 to 1628, the city resisted the forces of King Louis XIII for more than a year. The French eventually built a huge 3-kilometre long barrier across the harbour to prevent supplies getting in by sea, effectively trapping the city until it was forced to surrender. So while we're strolling around looking for lunch, several centuries ago this was rather a less relaxing place to visit. And after exploring the harbour, streets and bustling restaurant areas, we decided to see La Rochelle from a completely different perspective by heading up on the giant Ferris wheel. From the top we get fantastic views across the old harbour, the rooftops and the coastline, giving us a chance to appreciate just how beautiful the city really is. La Rochelle also has a long-standing love affair with cycling and was actually one of the pioneers of public bike sharing in France, introducing a scheme way back to 1976. So, after a little history, a lot of walking, and a rather large wheel, we've certainly seen La Rochelle from just about every angle.
Hi guys,
Good evening.
this is a nice little setup,
It's
isn't
a
it?
very nice little setup for sure. Yeah, it's a lovely evening.
It is, it's dropped, hasn't it, the temperature finally, because it was roasting all day and we were looking for fans actually to try and compensate for last night because we didn't sleep much because it was so hot in the bedroom and we couldn't find a fan, could we? But fortunately it has probably dropped by about 10 degrees today.
Yeah, it feels like that.
So
So today is Monday and we had a nice busy day, haven't we? Been out and about.
Yeah.
So what have we done since we last spoke?
Well, we had a nice roast chicken dinner last night that Anne and Stuart cooked for us. So it was roast potatoes and roast chicken and a nice salad. And we sat out until late and talked and had a lovely time, didn't we? It was really lovely.
Yeah.
And we obviously planned to go to La Rochelle today and it was great. We left after breakfast, we had some scrambled eggs on toast and then we all piled in the car, didn't we? And we headed out there and it was only half an hour away, wasn't it? We've been wanting to go to La Rochelle for about a year and a half now, and so, you know, it was much anticipated and it was brilliant. I loved it, did you?
Yeah, I thought it was lovely. It was nice. It was quite busy, but we got parked well, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was okay. And we had a nice walk from the car park into the what do you call it? A port, a marina?
Yeah.
It was, a little harbour.
Yeah. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and then we stopped and had some nice drinks, didn't we, by the harbour side, and then continued our walk and had a little look at shops and restaurants and a bit of architecture, and it was still quite hot though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we decided to then catch the breeze a little bit and sit and have some nice lunch. So we just sat for a good couple of hours, didn't we? In a nice restaurant and had some nice food. What did you have?
I had a goat cheese salad.
Yeah.
It was delicious, and then a creme brulee, which was one of the best ones I've ever had.
Lovely.
What
I
did
just
you
had house fish and chips, which was really nice. and had the same. Stuart had the menu del dia, so we had like not menu del dia, menu of the day. Sorry,
Yeah.
not in the wrong country. And yeah, everybody enjoyed the food. It was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And then we walked back around the harbour again, and we went onto the big wheel of La Rochelle, which is 40 metres high, isn't it? Like a Ferris wheel, just really to give us the viewpoint over the city.
Yeah.
So, and to be able to take some footage, which obviously we shall be sharing with you as well.
Yeah, it's amazing. It actually put it all into perspective about how big La Rochelle is, and it is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it's just beautiful. That sort of almost lime washed stone,
Sandstone, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it's almost bleached out, and and then the contrast between
All
that
the
and the beautiful turquoise water and the shutters.
Yeah, and all the terracotta roofs.
And the
Really,
smell
really
of
lovely.
food was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So much seafood down there, you know.
Well, it's renowned for its seafood, particularly the oysters, the mussels, and the crab. And you literally could see that's what people were going for. It was these massive fruit platters, seafood platters, fruit platters. Sorry, I've got my head in work mode. Fruit platters because we do them at work. Seafood platter. But we don't do those. We can't do mollusks and shellfish. It makes us vomit.
Yeah.
But they did smell and look amazing.
The
didn't
prawns look nice. I would have eaten those.
It all looked nice. Even the crab and all of it looked great. We just can't eat it. But it's what the area's known for and is famous for. So good on the people that were doing it. But we're thinking it was a little bit busier than normal because it's Bastille Day tomorrow. So it's like a public holiday. And yeah, that's probably explaining why everyone was out and about. But it's a beautiful weather day today.
The atmosphere was amazing because there was so many people.
Yeah.
For a Monday, you don't expect to see anyone, and it was just a real eclectic bunch of people. Everyone was dressed well. You know, nice-looking people.
They all had shoes on.
They all had shoes on. There's quite a few other gay couples that we both noticed, and so I just felt instantly really comfortable there.
It's nice, really nice, really
so
nice.
I feel really enthusiastic about like what I've seen of this area so far. And it's definitely feels like it's living up to my expectations.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
I feel very optimistic about it. And then obviously we then took a drive back and we went to Leclerc and we did a shop for the next couple of days, and we got loads of nice food, didn't we? And we got ice cream and
wine,
fruit.
and wine.
We got lots of wine.
And wine.
Yeah.
And bubbles. Yeah, no, so that was good. So we did a good shop. We always like the supermarkets here, don't we?
We couldn't find a fan. We tried several shops, but just no one's selling them.
But fortunately, we have got a breeze, and it has definitely dropped. We haven't been able to sit here at this time so far until tonight. So
I think we're going to be good.
We should be all right. I'm sure we'll be fine.
And then we had a swim in that beautiful pool that you can see behind us.
We did.
We all just got, like, as soon as we got in basically and the shopping was unpacked, we all just piled in the pool and we've just been chatting in there. And now it's evening and we're going to be having cheese and nibbles and bread and olives and all that sort of stuff, aren't we? And
snacks.
Yeah, have some white wine and some bubbles and stuff, and it'll be lovely. And we love it because we just end up talking, don't we, the whole night, and have a lot of fun. Put the world to rights.
Exactly.
There you go. And there's
good.
Stuart now with
on cue.
Yeah, perfect.
It's like the champagne wall. If you ding the donger, there'll be a hand that comes in front of you with a glass of champagne. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. And there it is. So yeah,
Cheers.
with that, that's a good time for us to say cheerio for tonight. And tomorrow, Bastille Day. So probably a quiet day around the pool, but we shall see how it all goes in the morning. Until then, bye for now.
See you guys. Bye.
Next time on Hayden and Mark's Travels, with the heat still doing its very best to slow us down, we decide to take it easy and conserve our energy. Although we do manage an early morning stroll into the village of Saint-Georges-du-Bois. And of course, no trip to a French village would be complete without doing the traditional thing, heading to the local boulangerie for some freshly baked baguettes. We bring them back to the house and turn them into delicious BLTs, nom noms. And then it's another afternoon of lazing around by the pool before, as the evening cools down, it's Mark's turn to get cooking. And tonight it's one of my absolute favourites, chicken cocheletta, otherwise known as chicken schnibblies to me. Fresh baguettes, BLTs, sunshine, swimming, and a favourite dinner. Happy days. Join us next time for more Hayden and Mark's Travels.